Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Live Tribe, and this is episode number 4. I think it's number 4. Anyway, got a really fun show tonight. A guy, Rocky Esrey, of Rocky Esrey's Music Workshop, and nowadays it's Without Walls. He is on here, and one of his colleagues, Ray and The Goons, is going to be a lot of fun, and he's actually, this is one of the colleagues from Rocky. And Rocky go way back. We do a lot of projects together. So it's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to be talking all about that. And here comes the reel. It seems like we've known each other forever because we've done a lot of projects together, you know, and I know we've done a lot of Disney music together, and it's with your collaborating with all your students. I just want to tell you, you know, the students are great, and they're lucky. These students that sign up, if they're lucky enough, now I know it's full on you, but if they're lucky enough to get on there and take lessons from you online, then they get to be a part of these. You know, they're being filmed with Flying by Foy, the original company that flies Peter Pan, and these kids are a part of history, and they won't realize it as much now until they're grown. Right. And then your kids are getting to work with some Disney legends too, and that's even though this is an indie project, you know, it's great. They're just involved. They're friends of ours, and it's going.
You had a vision of who was going to play what and where. And even myself, I said, you know, how about this? And they said, no, I'm going to try this. And I think, wow, what the end result came out working just perfect. You knew exactly what was happening and who, what, and where.
Actually, I'm going to turn over the casting to Dr. Duvall on the next one. But, you know, of course, I get the final say in it, you know. And I'm partial to your students, so that's all I'm going to say on that.
You have some great people working with you. Phenomenal.
Well, we did the Mickey Mouse March, and you and I both sang on that one, and that was a lot of fun. Now, and they were singing unisons, and that's when I realized it's like, whoa, the kids sound good. And the Mickey Mouse March was sang in unison by kids that very age of your students. And Jimmy Dodd, who was the head Mouseketeer there, he was the one that wrote that song. And he would sing the other parts, and you and I just kind of doubled up on them, and it was a lot of fun. Let's take a real quick listen to it. Let me play this for everybody. And this sold out, too, a while back, but Here we go.
M-O-U-S-E. Hey there, hi there, oh there, you're as welcome as can be. M-I-C-K-E-Y, M-O-U-S-E. Mickey Mouse, Mickey Mouse. Forever let us hold our banners high. Come along and sing the song and join our jamboree. M-I-C-K-E-Y, M-O-U-S-E.
Mickey Mouse Club, Mickey Mouse Club, we'll have fun, we'll meet new faces, we'll do things and we'll go places all around the world, we're marching.
Boy, that brings back memories.
That was fun. That was fun. Now, I'm going to get into what you're doing with your school, but I'm going to take up just a little bit more of your time on this stuff. Then we're going to get into what you're doing. Once again, those of you that know Rocky, if you have some students or people that want to take lessons from him, do you have any openings right now or no? Are you filled up?
Oh, no, yeah, of course, always. Every day we have it, but it's pretty choppy. We got like an hour here, an hour there, so it is. It gets moving a lot.
Well, you won't be able to sleep after this is up for a while, because we're letting folks know that your students are the ones that are the primaries on these projects. Let me see if I got one more. Yeah. I know I got at least.
If you're in town, what luck, man! Because and you're so good with kids. You're good with my students, and I always get them involved. I say, it's kind of like a wow factor. You expect to take piano lessons, and then when I get done saying all the stuff about you, it's like, oh, what? And
well, I got something to
you.
Yeah.
We had Ricky and Max, remember?
Yeah.
Two of them were great students of mine. Who would have guessed they'd be sitting in the air?
Oh, that's funny.
You would have guessed they would be flying, with Peter Pan. This is amazing stuff. This is what's really cool.
Yeah. Well, the last one.
You made that happen.
But I want to get into you about your school. But before we do that, the last one, I want to show some of you acting on stage. Now, we did Peter Pan's Magical World of Neverland. This was a Jack collaboration. And this was 100% donated to the Great Ormond Street Hospital in London. And they have that there when schools are back in session, the arts programs are back. There are schools that come to them and they want to license Peter Pan versions of Peter Pan, and one of the ladies there that's in charge of the corporate division said, she said we've been using the same one for years. It'd be nice to have a new version, and that's when our deal sprung up about 3 years ago. So anyway, this is there's no money exchanging hands here for us other than us donating, and any extra money raised is donated to them. But primarily, we do a performance. It gets filmed. And the entire script in book form, all the music, everything goes to them. But you were played the part of a famous pirate. And by the way, we couldn't have done this without you. Rocky came up with, was able to get us a rehearsal hall. And you just did so much and running kids around. We really appreciate that so much. You were just such a huge part of this. Well, Rocky played the part of Mr. Starkey. Let me see, I got a clip over here. Let me run that.
It's a big one.
Welcome to the Neverland, Wendy.
Wait, quiet. Pirates, everybody, dive into the water. Come over here by me.
It's a small pirate with blue vest. Look, we have Tiger Lily.
That's me and Starkey that have her tied up. They plan to bring her to this big rock and leave her there for the high tide to sweep her away later.
She looks so brave.
Listen, it's me saying something.
Yeah, hey, I'm over your whole thing. Howdy. What we need to do is twist the girl on it and leave her there.
Watch and I can make my voice sound just like Captain Hook's.
We're going to tie the Haley on the rack. Look at the sailor, Ray.
Yes, cut her bonds and let her go.
Just be very good at Captain Hook.
I didn't say that.
It's the real Captain Hook and he swam to the rock.
Mrs. Starkey, let me have that. They didn't touch me. Those boys are bound to mother.
What's the mother?
Listen, what was that? Where's Tiger Lily?
It's alright, Captain. We let her go. What? What?
Let her go!
Couldn't let you on it. You come from the water's left to let it down.
There you go.
I did a lot
Yeah,
of
but-
head nods.
That was great. Now, I tell you, I'm going to play one more, and then we're going to get on to your stuff. And I'll tell you why I'm going to play this. Let me cue it up. You know, COVID hit right within 2 or 3 weeks. People are already talking about COVID when we did this premiere. And I was wanting to push a Christmas song. This is the first time, to my knowledge, that there was a song from Peter Pan that was a Christmas song. Now, there may have been one, but I don't know of it, and we call it Christmas Time in Neverland. Be a new pirate scene added, and Rocky's going to be singing on that next month. We're doing, and the lyrics from that is coming direct out of the book. We're not just making this up off the cuff. I'm doing this in a literary sense, so it's coming straight out of the book. And then we have a Disneyana convention right down the street from Disneyland coming up, and that will be Sunday, September 12th. And that CD will be available. Rocky will be there with some other pirates and a lady pirate signing the CD that they sang on. And all the funds from that will go into the new savings account for the next production, which we're going to be working on real quick. But here's a song. Yeah, I hope this song, this is all Rocky's students singing. And you know your student that really surprised me, not the high school students, I'm talking about middle school down, right? The one that really impressed me the most
Ricky and
musically.
Max, the two that played John and Michael.
Yeah, well,
Just phenomenal.
Maximus.
I just couldn't believe what an
Yeah.
overture they did. You know,
oh, they're great. But music-wise, Maximus Ewing, unbelievable. As I was auditioning him, I want to hear him sing because some of the roles you had to have some singers, and he was great. Have you heard him sing?
Phenomenal talents.
Yeah. You
Yeah,
need to get him back in there if he's not in your school. You need to get him back in on this next one.
Yeah, he's on. He's actually. They're supposed to be streaming with us here. Well, they should be watching the show. You guys come up and say hi.
Well,
Say hi again. It's been a while since they've seen him.
he's extremely talented, and he hasn't had the performing arts theater tutoring, but he's got it regardless. And now I'm not picking the cast for this one, but in my mind, he came up to me, he's almost in tears when he was auditioning, a couple of years ago. He says, "I want to be Peter Pan." I said, "Well, you're going to be someone really special. We'll see." But he's someone that I would have in mind for being Peter Pan because he's just phenomenally talented.
Yeah,
But
we
anyway,
got Talkies on. We got the Noah's on. Ricky.
Yeah.
They're coming on board too as well. So they should be
Yeah.
seeing this. We got some of the older ones that are actually part of the cartoon production, the animated, which I think is really cool.
Yeah, any of the students that were in that previously,
Don
if
Jacob from the
it is going to be another couple of years because COVID is dictating a lot of this, because I do pay quite a bit of this out of my own pocket, and I'm not working as much right now. But I see things starting to come back. Yeah, once they come back, then I can get my fun, and that's what I'm trying to do in December with this next CD. Start getting things rolling. But I want to push this Christmas song. It's called "Christmas Time in Neverland." This is
very good.
Yeah,
that's
this
gonna
is
be
Rock.
good.
This is
Yeah.
Rocky. Yeah, Rocky students, and then I want to get into you with about your school.
Where did they go? There's no footprints in the snow. Did they just go out to play? Or somehow fly away? Second star that shines on me, grant this wish, it's Christmas Eve. It's Christmas time in every land, time to be with family and friends, brightly shining star above, take us to the ones we love.
Christmas time in Neverland, time to be
What can I say? What can I do? All of us miss all of you. Second star that's shining bright, bring our children home tonight. No footprints in the snow. Did they just go out to play or somehow fly away? Second star that's to the right, kiss and hug our kids good night.
There you go. There's your live mix.
Oh, that's awesome.
There's to you, Rocky.
It still gives me chills. It really does. Just watching these kids and to see how young they are from then to now is just amazing.
Yeah, and I want to talk to you about your stuff, but first I want to mention real quick, we've been talking about Great Ormond Street Hospital in London, but if someone is not familiar with what's going on, I didn't tell about that very briefly.
Big story.
Yeah, in 1929, James and Barry bequeathed the copyright of Peter Pan to the Great Ormond Street Children's Hospital in London. And when it was time for that copyright to be renewed, they actually passed a law. And Peter Pan and the Holy Bible are the only two literary books that are permanently in copyright, and they have that copyright permanently. That's who we're working with. That's why we're able to use, and a lot of this is fair use and public domain, but we're able to do a little bit more because we're doing this for them. We're giving it to them. And Rocky, thank you for being a part of it and all your students.
Thank you very much. And like I said, none of this would happen if it wasn't for you. You're just amazing. Well,
it's a great team. Okay, now I want to talk about you. You've got Rocky's music workshop, and nowadays I'm terming it Without Walls. You have students there also, but you teach everywhere. You teach. You got students in New York and coast to coast. Yeah. So tell me about it.
Believe it or not, the East Coast, right up and down the East Coast, from the Carolinas, Florida, all up in those areas. And what's really cool is making a career of what you love doing. How blessed are you when you think about that? So I get up at 4 in the morning, getting ready for a lesson at 5, and I'll work all the way up till 9 o'clock in the PM. That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I just eat, live, and breathe music. I love it. I love my students. I meet very interesting people of all occupations you can possibly think of. It's just amazing and very interesting. Very interesting.
How many? Now, are you teaching just piano, or are you teaching some other? Because I know you play stringed instruments and everything.
Mm-hmm. Right. My brother, Jeff Roberts, he's out of Visalia, California. Okay, and he's been playing just as long as I have, but he does the guitars. Really cool. So we do. He does a lot of he teaches a lot of the arpeggiated stuff, chord patterns, for that matter. And what's really neat, because we do kind of a piano/guitar, which is cool. Piano is one of the greatest instruments to learn theory on. And so I teach a lot of that off of that. And then some of the very simple guitar stuff, E strings, stuff like that. And then, of course, we read off the guitar as well. which is cool. We can actually read manuscript and things like that. Okay. So, but the studio, going to go into my spiel. We teach the major and the minor scales, okay, the proper fingering, to be able to do that. But I think some of the most important things about, if you was to wrap it up in one big lump sum, or the big picture, I should say, is shape, pattern, shape, pattern. The chords, not only do we do the proper fingering with it, but we recognize the shape of those, the scales. Did I say scales? Of course. Anyway, with the scales, we recognize the shapes of those scales, and to where we don't even look. We can just play the scale out and kind of get the idea what the shape looks like, right? And of course, pattern with chords, and the what's the word I want to use with the relationship between chords and pattern, right? This is how we kind of improvise as musicians, right? Pretty much, and we can, when we play a song, we can have a conversation as long as we got the shape in our head, right, of what not to play and what to play, as long as we stay in that canvas. I like to call it the canvas if we paint a picture, right? We're in that canvas. It's pretty cool. So we teach that, major and minor scales. Reading music itself, right? That's getting the language of those composers who never had a chance to record. But not so much. It's more than just reading the notes off paper. What we're doing here is we do the articulation as well, all the ornaments that go around the notes. And what's really cool about that is, again, it's not just reading the paperwork right there. It's making it an art form, okay? Yeah. I want that person behind me, as I play, I want him to feel what I'm feeling when I'm playing. So we do things like what we call interval weirdness, things that sound dissonant or consonant, right? As we know with majors and minor chords, things like that, majors are happy, right? And the minors are kind of a gloomy or sad sound. And to be able to make those shapes, even as we play, right, we can be able to control what kind of type of, what's the word I want to use, type of mood that we want to put it into, right? As far as with using those shapes, patterns, and majors and minors right there, the interval weirdness, right? Yeah. You know, we do things like there. I show examples of, well, one of the songs I like to work with is Moonlight Sonata, right? And you notice how it has this kind of a gloomy sound to it, right? But sometimes you can't figure out why, right? Well, believe it or not, there's hidden tritones in it, right? And I point out these hidden tritones, which has this very dissonant sound. So we work with things like that. We try to make it an art form.
Your brother, you said your brother's teaching guitar, right?
Yes, he teaches guitar. He's played just as long as I have, and he's phenomenal. The guy, he's really into. So
what was the year that you and I first met and started doing collaborations? Was it 2015?
I think we got together pretty close, maybe, I'm guessing, 2014 maybe, possible?
You could have been, yeah, it probably was.
The Superstar tribute show.
Yeah. Now, we've got our band, our guest that's coming on is Ray and The Goons. Anyway, how did you become colleagues with them? Let's talk about them, because I know they're doing some stuff. Tell me about them. Tell them what they're doing. Tell them where they can find their music.
You betcha. So this is what's really cool is, I mean, you run into people of all occupations. And interesting, and I've taught some offspring, which is cool, you know, some celebrity offspring that we're not allowed to talk about. I mean, some amazing people, right? And it's kind of cool. So it's really a kind of a pat on the back. But so anyway, the Panda, we're not allowed to call him by his name. But anyway, the Panda comes up to me and goes, well, man, you got to watch some of my videos, right? And I'm thinking, oh, okay. And there was a time I just said, you know, I'm going to go ahead and just kind of look this up. And I saw this, and I just could not believe it. These guys are really awesome. So, as a matter of fact, I'm one of their biggest fans next to their parents.
Well, they're probably, hopefully they'll have even some new fans. I know some of their fans are on there. We have a few more people on there tonight, and I've got a large agency here in town that if I haven't looked, if they're not on there right now, they'll be looking at the replay, and they want to take a look at them. And this is the kind of talent.
This is what I like. I like connecting the dots with great people, And you are great people, and these are great people, too, as well. And I love the chemistry. I can see things happening just by knowing both of you on both sides of the aisle right here. It's going to be awesome.
Yeah, well, I looked at their videos, I listened to their songs, and I had got a couple of videos. I'm going to show one to open them up, then we'll bring the band on. and I have some of their MP3s. And I just went ahead. Restream doesn't just play MP3, so it's like, okay, I put their band pictures on there and put the info, and so we can hear all their songs, that I was able to get. I'm sure they got more out.
It really is a treat. The thing I want to mention too as well is when you look at something like this, they have great marketing ability. I've never seen anything. If you ask me to look at 1,000 videos and pick out one of them, this would stand out because of the way they marketed things. You'd see just by looking at this going, wow, that's incredible. That's a great idea, These are just so cool, And that right there, I'll pick them out of 1,000 YouTube videos just that quick because they were very creative with what they got. They just keep on going because it is that phenomenal.
Yeah, they're a great group. Well, hang around, Rocky. I'm going to bring you back on in a few if that's cool. And we'll close this thing out together. I'm going to play a song from Ricky Ray, Do You Ever Wonder? There you go. They're new to me, but I'm already partial to them because they're from Dallas, Texas.
Yeah, I knew that was going to happen. Let's see if I can connect them with another Texan.
There you go. So here we go with the music video, you guys.
Do you ever wonder what it'd be like to be with me? I know there's no other I'd like to keep me company. Yeah, we can spend some time together. Wait around until the world gets better, and it only gets better. Show me what it's like to be loving you, loving you. Whoa. Tell me your thoughts, show me your perception. I'm nowhere close to your perfection. Yeah, your perfection. trust in you. Show me what it's like to be loving you.
Hey, you guys, how you doing?
Hey,
what's up?
Can you hear us?
Good to be here.
Yeah, we got you. Sound great. Thanks for coming on our little show here. We're starting out small, and we hope that it organically grows with fans and not bought stuff. You know what I mean?
Oh, absolutely.
People that are really interested.
Thanks for having us.
Man, I'm glad to have you here. I got an agency that I want to take a look at you guys, at your music and everything. I love the concept. And I love the sound, man. You know, there's so many bands out there that everything is the vocals are just so tuned to where they don't even sound real and there's no character. And you guys, oh my God, it just, I don't know. It's retro and it's new all at the same time to me. That's my thing. It's like,
Hell yeah.
really
Thank
nice.
you.
I love the,
I
love the
retro.
I love the groove. Yeah, it's new retro, or I don't know how.
That's cool.
Okay, now let's introduce everybody. Up here in the top, we're talking stage right. That screen left. That's Ruben, correct?
Right here.
Yeah, is that Ruben?
Yes, sir.
And then we got Ricky in the center on top.
Ricky Ray.
Yeah, and then stage left, screen right. Is it Efren?
Efren, yes sir.
Cool. And then on bottom left, we got Panda. And then bottom right, we got Ivan. Ivan, you're the.
Yes, sir.
Are you the bass player?
No,
What do you?
Right here.
I play the drums.
Who's the bass player?
That's
Ruben.
Ruben.
Ruben. Nice grooves, man.
I appreciate that.
Nice.
I really
very nice.
try to
Groove.
We always
put
tell
it in
them.
there, you know.
Ruben's actually my brother.
Cool.
And yeah, so I know when I was putting together the band, I was like, well, I already got a bass player.
Yeah, man, the tones and everything, they just really sound great, man. I wish you all the best. I think you're going to do great. And I'm hoping that through this, I can help you guys get out here, you know, via Rocky and now through this. And you got fans back home in Dallas. And you guys are from Dallas, right?
Yes, correct.
Oh, yes.
Man, well, I'm from Texas. You know, I'm from just a little town north of Houston. I toured for 20 years, right?
Wow.
When I decided
Wow.
my hair was almost solid gray, so I said, okay, I'm going to relocate to Vegas and just try to keep going. But I miss Texas, but I can still work in Vegas because, you know, the younger market, you know, gets the new stuff. That's just the way business works, you know, in the entertainment industry. So I do well out here, do a lot of production shows. But you guys, man, I missed last time I played in Dallas. It was a place called Cowboys. Is that still there?
Wow, in Arlington?
Yeah.
It sounds
Yeah.
very
Cowboys
cool.
are- I think so.
I think it is, but I mean, it's been
as
a
a-
while since I've been up there, so
It's been 25 years. Yeah.
yeah, well,
Been a while since I
longer than me.
So how did you guys get your project together? Tell me about it. Tell us.
So
about
so we started off back at like the end of 2018. So what was going on is I was actually living in Austin at the time because I went to school down there in like Central Texas, and I knew I wanted to start a band, and I was living over there, and I knew I was moving back to Dallas. It's where I'm originally from, and so I knew I wanted to start the band, but my lease in my apartment was still going, right? So I was like, okay, I'm just gonna be traveling back and forth. And my now fiance was living back in Austin, so I was traveling back and forth between Dallas, and I was like, okay, I got to find my band members because I want to start practicing already. I got these songs already. I want to start practicing them, and so the first member surprisingly wasn't even my brother. The first member was actually Efren on guitar. I remember we met up at like your studio.
Yeah, so you wanted to start kind of demoing everything to.
Oh yeah. So yeah, I wanted to start demoing like some of the songs so I can show to people. It was like, hey, look, listen to this, join my band, kind of deal. And and then Efren was like, well, dude, I play guitar, and I was like, well, there we go. I already got a guitar player.
Yeah.
And then we actually had another drummer before Ivan. I'll get to that. But the next member was my brother on bass. I didn't think he was gonna want to join the band because he used to. So he's older. He's my older brother. He used to be in a bunch of other bands, and he hadn't played in a while. So I had kind of assumed that
semi-retired.
Yeah. So I kind of assumed he didn't want to do music anymore. So I was like looking for bass players, and then finally, I don't even remember who told me, but someone was like, "Why don't you ask your brother to play bass. Why don't you ask Ruben to play bass for you?" And I was like, "What? Like, he wants to play?" And they're like, "Yeah." And I was like, "Oh, my bad." So I ended up asking him, and of course he said, "Yeah."
It was fate, you see.
Yeah. So the next member was actually Panda on keyboard. So Panda, we actually found him. We found him like he was like, I guess he was kind of like homeless. He was out in the streets, right? And surprisingly, he had a keyboard with him. So we're like, that's dope. So
Yeah.
Panda, we're gonna take you in and you're gonna play keyboard for us. And he was like, "Yeah, just feed me."
Yeah. How many years now y'all been working this particular project?
So we started practicing like late 2018.
Oh, okay, cool.
So I think we had our first gig in December of 2018 at a local venue here in Dallas.
All right.
I didn't get to mention the last member that we added to our band was actually Ivan, and that was actually a whole ordeal because we were looking for drummers like everywhere, and then
Finding the pieces sometimes really.
yeah, it was
hard.
so difficult to find a drummer.
Somebody
Like
that
we
fits.
we had people who played drums and they came in, they sat in on some practices, but they didn't stick around,
Yeah.
And so Ivan's been friends with Efren and my brother for a long time, and they were like, "Well, you know what? One of our friends plays drums. Let's hit him up." And so that was finally we found someone who wanted to stick around, and Ivan's really good. So
I'm all right, bro.
He gets by.
Hey, the groove's there, man. It's all about that groove, man. But to me, the groove, the tone, everything is really good. Are you guys recording it in your own studio? You doing it yourself?
yeah, so
Yeah, so I actually have a home studio that we do everything in. So,
Awesome.
Yeah,
What are you
little
recording
geniuses
with?
over
What are you using?
man, I have, as far as what like mics, interfaces.
No,
I mean
like
about DAWs.
Pro Tools. Yeah, your dog.
Oh, I use Logic.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
We switch between Logic and
And
Pro
Pro
Tools.
Tools, yeah.
So like
Yeah.
I'll record stuff on my own on Pro Tools, and then I'll bounce it all out and head over to
Yeah.
his place. We'll upload it onto Logic and go
Yeah,
from there.
everybody's using everything now.
Oh yeah, I mean, DAWs are just so powerful and amazing now. Like they're all in the same almost now. So
They're constantly evolving, and
Yeah.
honestly, they're all pretty good. It's just preference at this point.
Yeah.
I'm going to queue up another one of your songs. Like I said, do you just have 2 videos out at the moment, or is there more videos out?
Currently, there's only 2 music videos
Okay.
out. We
That's
do have plans to record more.
Yeah.
So
New material coming.
be definitely looking forward to those. We're so excited.
You send me a couple of MP3s, so I just put band pictures on because I want to run all your songs that you sent me.
Okay.
that little vape that looks like a micro USB.
Oh, so not a diamond is what you're saying.
No, not a diamond.
Somebody help! There's a panda.
Did you see a panda?
I ain't seen no panda.
Oh, you better ask yourself if you're ready for the hurt. But I promise you this, you'll be tasting the dirt. She playing around, always looking for control. And here you come, always asking for more. She'll chew you up and spit you out. She'll build you up and tear you down. She'll grab onto you and she won't let go. I've heard stories of a girl, she's ruthless. Don't let her in, don't be stupid. Run away, oh, run away, oh. She'll find a way inside your head. She'll leave you alone, left for dead. Just run away, oh, run away. I've heard stories of a girl, she's ruthless. Don't let her in, don't be stupid. Run away, oh, run away, oh. She'll find a way inside your head. She'll leave you alone, left for dead. Just run away, oh, run away. You better run away.
There we go. Hey, sorry about that, guys. I hit your video, but I'm kind of glad I did because, man, the video editing is great. Are you guys doing your own video editing?
No, so the music video editing and all that was shot by some of our friends. Their company, their business is called No Color Films.
Yeah.
And I mean, I'm hoping to work with them again, but they were so good. They're like the way they get their shots and the editing they do, like it is so good. It's really good.
Cool.
Yeah, it sounds good.
Yeah.
The tones and all are good. Who's doing most of the mixing and mastering? You are?
It's me and Efren mostly.
Yeah, definitely us too.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, where are you guys playing in the Dallas area? Are you doing just mainly Dallas, or are you playing other places?
Mainly Dallas.
Yeah.
The last gig we had was back at the end of April. At a bar called Viva el Gallo for one of my homies.
Birthday parties.
Yeah, it was TCB's.
DJ Big Tex.
Yeah, DJ Big Tex. It was his. Yeah, shout out to TCB,
Big Tex.
DJ Big Tex. But then shortly after that, Efren got like COVID and all this stuff, so we've been paused for a bit.
It's been a monkey wrench.
Yeah, so some stuff has been happening.
Yeah, there's some guys.
We're planning on getting shows again soon.
Yeah, oh, you will. It's tough out here too. They're just now starting to bring bands back, and they're getting some of that second strain, coming around. But who knows? But hopefully, everything will keep moving up. You guys would fit, I think, really good in your type of a band. There's rooms that would fit in, like the MGM properties, things like that. There's quite a few places you would do well. Yeah. Okay.
Honestly, I've never been to Vegas, so if we get to play a show in Vegas,
that'd be dope.
Well, right now it's things are messed up because I do a lot of production shows. Some of those production shows are 8,000 a night to 10,000. The ones I do around anywhere between 5,000 and 8,000 a night when it's a production show, not a band, but a production show. So everybody that does those shows, they're out of work, and there's only a handful of bands, but they're starting to bring them back. And with it, like we got a band that I've been with now for a couple of years, 3 years nearly. We just got booked, and it's our first time, it's our first time since the lockdown. So we got some dates coming up. But and then there's some friends of mine, they play like 3 or 4 nights a week on Fremont Street Experience, and I was with that guy for a decade. But anyway, their whole band got COVID, and they had the shots. Yeah. But the thing is, I will say they got the vaccine, and it's not as bad. And the guy, the star artist, he was talking online. He says, I'm glad I got those shots because we're going to recover quick. Everybody did get the shots, and, it just makes a difference.
It makes the effects just a little lighter, huh?
Yeah.
Well, what's some of you guys... What's your goals? I know you like writing, and I'm glad that you're not doing a bunch of just covers. Are you doing some covers too to make money, or are you just doing both?
No, all original.
You're doing
it's all original.
Yeah. We do have a really good venue here in town for original artists, and it's a really good Brooklyn Bowl. And I don't know if they're running bands again yet. They may be. I just have to check. I haven't seen anything lately, but you guys would be a perfect fit for that room.
I mean, that'd be awesome.
Thank you, man.
That'd be amazing.
Let's do it.
Definitely.
Just throwing it out there. Let's play. Let me look over here. I'm gonna call them out to you guys. Read them across here. I'm still getting used to this Restream product. Now we invested. That was one of them that was an MP3, right?
Yes.
Okay? I put your band picture on there. I want to run that. Who wrote that?
So that guitar part was actually written. The chord progression was written by Efren. Efren showed me this chord progression. He gave it to me, and then what he calls I Rickified it is what he says. Yeah. And then I wrote the lyrics and I brought it to the band, and I was like, "This is what we got. Let's put y'all's magic on it."
Yeah, man, it sounds good. Let's run it. You cool with that?
Yeah.
Here we go. Let's take a listen.
You take me for a joke. Take a break, your smoke. Can't hide your thoughts. You think I don't know what you are thinking of. Taking you're up to, but I will
Yeah, man, that sounds great. Now you guys know that Panda's going to be getting all the hot chicks going to be wanting to
Oh,
pictures
yeah.
with
He
him
does,
and
bro.
stuff.
We're used to that
He
already.
always does, dude.
We're used
Man,
to that already.
that's
a magnet.
the Panda is the big thing. Ricky, you got a great sound, man. You guys got a great groove, great tones, and the Panda is such a cool thing, man. It's cool.
Thank you, man.
It's cool. So Rocky, he's back on here with us. How'd you guys get together, man? Tell us about it.
We wound up on Thumbtacks, and he was looking for what the cool thing is. Now, I can't. What's the word I want to use? I can't claim any of their talent. These guys are phenomenal.
Sure.
Even the Panda was just multi-talented before he even came to me. But the cool thing is the chemistry between us, because one of my big things is shape and pattern, right? Well, now I've been telling my students, try to wear a panda head.
So Rocky, really quick now, tell me, how can people, if there's some students that want to get in touch with you, and I want to remind everybody that Rocky's students are a part of these Disney music projects, and also a part, this is not Disney, this is through London, the original folks for these new versions of Peter Pan that we're donating. This is Rocky's students that get to do this, so they're fortunate if they can get in with your crew. So how do they find you? How can they get in touch with you to talk to you about lessons?
You can find me on Thumbtacks, or again, like I said, you can leave a number, or again, after the show, you can probably leave a little spot there for me if you want to. But pretty much, a lot of people just find me on Thumbtacks.
Now, Ricky Ray, we got Ruben, Ricky, Efren, Panda, and Ivan, you guys. Once again, great sound. I love your groove, man. It's a great band, good writing.
Thanks.
So you've got a lot of fans, I know, in Dallas. How can people get in touch with you out here for new fans?
Well, I'd say the thing where the social media platform that we're most present on is Instagram. So
Sure.
our Instagram handle is at Ricky Ray and The Goons. I actually posted it in the chat, so hopefully they can see that there.
Yeah.
But I mean, we're also on Facebook, Ricky Ray and The Goons. We have a website, rrtgmusic.com, where you can find all of our social media, our music. All of our music's on all streaming platforms, so you can always find us there. But as for reaching out to us, I'd say Instagram. Again, that's at Ricky Ray and The Goons.
And I believe all the links are in the bio, right? Of
Yeah.
Instagram. Yeah.
Yes,
If you guys would just go ahead and email me tonight, if you have time, go ahead and email me all that stuff, and I'll put in the description so people have it right away when they see this on replays and stuff like that.
Of course.
But thanks so much to all you guys. Have we played Groove yet? Have I played that?
No, we have not.
Yet.
Okay, I think that's the final one I got on here. Guys, thanks again. We're going to take it out with Ricky Ray and the Goons, you guys. Thanks again for joining us, and I appreciate you guys so much. You guys have a great
Thank you
Thanks
for having
a lot,
us.
man. You guys are
And
great.
Thank you for everyone that's tuned in and watching us.
You got it here.
Big shout out to all our fans out there. Appreciate
sure.
you guys.
There you go.
lights. We can kick it all night. I can kiss you alright. We can do what you wanna do. Just hold me tight, 'cause I love the way you move, the way you groove, and I love the things you do when I look at you. Yeah, I love the way you move, the way you groove, and I love you. I don't want your attention forever. Just want it today. Take your time and I'll wait patiently. I ain't going nowhere. We can dance all night. We can do this right. Oh, just wait right here. I'll go hit the lights. We can kick it all night. I can kiss you alright. We can do what you wanna do. Just hold me tight, 'cause I love the way you move, the way you groove, and I love the things you do when I look at you. Yeah, I love the way you move, the way you groove, and I love you. We can dance all night. We can do this right. Oh, just wait right here. I'll go hit the lights. We can kick it all night. I can kiss you alright. We can do what you wanna do. Just hold me tight. We can dance all night. We can do this right. Oh, just wait right here. I'll go hit the lights. We can kick it all night. I can kiss you alright. We can do what you wanna do. Just hold